everyone. Today we'll be taking a look at well, there's a lot of shadow in there. The Transformers Kingdom Warfare Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Waspinator. First, of course, taking a look at the packaging. There's an opener that displays the figure, and there's some really nice artwork right here on the side of on the bottom of the packaging. On the side right here, got Transformers Kingdom Warfare Cybertron Trilogy. Transformers text on the side. Got this artwork right here on the side. Product shots on his robot mode and his wasp mode. And he says he transforms in 20 steps. On the top, got a Predacon logo. And in the Transformers Warfare Cybertron Trilogy, the bottom is just a barcode and readable stuff. So let me go ahead. Get this guy open. Get him out of the box. This is a great figure, but not without flaws, and we'll get to that in a little bit once we get done with the details. But getting in close here at that awesome looking head sculpt, as you can see, looks exactly like Waspinator. It looks really cool. You got some black and yellow patterns right there, and little antennas. Some purple in the eyes, which is does have some light piping in it. We just bring this light down right here. As you can see, the lights will light up. I don't know if the camera will show that, but it is turning purple. But that's pretty cool. And also, it doesn't look like he's dead without the light piping, so that's nice. He has some yellow right there in the mouth. On the top, you got some of that detail right there. And then the chest, of course, is just a wasp head, but it's split open to reveal some internal detail right there. It doesn't matter how you situate these antennas. I tend to have them at like a slight angle in robot mode. But the arms, there's a Predacon logo right there on the shoulder. Some yellow paint right there. It goes from dark green to light green and then back to dark green. And there's some yellow right there. And then there's the hands. They didn't find a way to hide the wasp legs, which I'm not mad about. I mean, it does take some like space up on the shelf, but I'm not too mad at that. You got the crotch right there, and then you got the thighs, just in black and yellow. And then the shins look pretty accurate to the show. Got some yellow, more yellow. But again, I don't know if the Kingdom line is trying to be show accurate, but it seems like so far they are trying to be show accurate, just giving it a bit more detail. And the feet kind of suck because the back is so weighty on him that he just tends to want to fall over, and then you can see his feet is sticking up. And so sometimes you can't really stand him up straight because he tends to want to fall over, and also this chest part doesn't want to tab in properly. Sometimes it wants to tab in now because of course it does, but most of the time it does not want to tab in at all. But has some really, really nice detail. And getting into the accessories, he comes with this little butt gun right here. Right there, it does attach to his ass. Right, like so. There for wasp mode. And then also comes with a card, which is Megatron, and you can open this up, and that is another image of Megatron. There, don't really care for cards that much, but yeah, only comes with basically one accessory. I just turned that light off. There you go, I turned it back on. But for some size comparisons, so just moving back to the middle, just compare him next to his Predacon buddies. It is next to Scorponok and Black Arachnia, and I think this is a pretty good scaling. Scorponok still wants to be a dickhead with his loose ass hips. Annoying. Moving those guys off to the side so we can get some maximals comparisons. There's Cheetor and Rat Trap, and also we'll put Dinobot in the back there. And I also think that's a pretty good size up. Dinobot's a bit crooked with the leg. Yeah, I think this guy scales well with his Beast Wars castmates. For the articulation, there's a ball joint at the head that allows him to look up slightly, look down ever so slightly. A pretty good amount of head tilt. Just look at that. That's nice. And you get rotation. There's a hinge at the shoulder allowing it to go to 90. It can rotate around 360. Bicep rotation. Single jointed bend at the elbow. Gets to 90. There is a very tight wrist rotation. There is a waist rotation in there, but it's very limited. But there's a ball, no, not a ball joint. There's a hinge at the leg, allowing to kick up that far, kick back. Not so much. It doesn't tab the waist though. Leg can kick out to there. Get a tight thigh rotation. The leg kind of bangs into the wing. Single jointed bend at the knee. Gets to 90. Just untab the waist again. That's annoying. Ankle can hinge back. Can't hinge up, but you do got some ankle pivot. And this can hinge up and down if you would like it to do so. So their articulation on this guy, pretty good. Oh, well I talk about the wings in beast mode, which we will get to, right? See, that's what I'm talking about. He just doesn't want to stand because I guess it's too back heavy. Okay, there we go. But he is leaning forward a good amount. But we will get the transformation right now. For transformation, if my dumbass can't remember, I guess oh, okay. You just basically rip him in half. Yes, rotate this around like so, closing the feet. I guess I'm doing this correctly. I'm not sure. And then, yeah, there is a slot right there, and that tab right here would tab into there, and all that will lock into place. And so then you will pull that out, is that in, and then that tab will go into that will focus. That tab will go into that slot right there. So you can see. Also, you close the head, but it closed by itself. You want to rotate these legs around because you're gonna have to do that anyway. Everything wants to fight me. You want to take the arms, hinge those in, rotate that around, and then rotate the hands in like that, and then that will hinge down like so, and then this port would then go into that hole right there. There you go. Same exact thing on the other side. Rotate the legs down. And then we're going to work on this right here, which is kind of a pain in my ass to do. I'm going to plug that in like so. And then that will go like that. You take the feet, slot those in together, and that will just push in right there. It's not really easy to show how that works. Then just fold the feet up. Oh, it actually worked this time. Wow, amazing. And then there you have Waspinator in his very, very cool looking wasp mode. Did I turn the lights off again? Put those down so you can actually see this damn thing better. There you go. For size comparisons, unfortunately I only transformed Cheetor because I really don't want to have to deal with the bullshit that is Black Arachnia's transformation or Scorponok's, because they're just a pain in my ass to do. So the only one I can show you next to is Cheetor. Of course it's not. Of course this is basically will be a big ass wasp. I mean, it was like that in the show, so I mean, I guess it is accurate scaling. But taking a look at this nice looking wasp mode, looks really, really good. I actually really like how this turned out. Just orient the antennas a different way. See, the head sculpt for that wasp looks really, really nice. Got that nice purple going along the eyes. Really like that. And then this green is painted. You got the pincher thing right there. That's what I'm going to call it. And of course, you can see the arms and the legs just fold up right there. But honestly, I don't really care about that. Beast modes are going to have kibble. But I think this is the best beast mode. Well, do I like it better than Cheetor's beast mode? No, Cheetor's obviously is the better beast mode. But this, I think, is the second best. You see the legs right there. Look really good. The wings look nice. Nice purple. And they're on ball joints, so you can move them around and rotate them however you want to. And then the butt right here, the abdomen area, that looks really good. I really like that. You got the pattern of black and yellow going along there. It looks really, really good. It turned out really nicely, and I really like how that looks. But we'll do articulation for this guy. It looks like these things are on ball joints, but they're not. They can only rotate left and right. You can hinge the head up that far if you would like to, and all the legs are on hinges, so these two are attached together. And then the wings are on ball joints, so yeah, you can move those however you want to. So nice looking wasp mode. And yeah, let's just get him back into robo mode and give him his score. I know I said I was gonna get him back in his robot mode and give him a score, but I just really wanted to see how this guy looked in his wasp mode on the flight stand, and it looks really good. And I really like how that looks, and I'm tempted to display him like this. But I mean, yeah, this is a really nice looking figure. Do not fall, please. This is a really nice looking figure, and I really like how this guy looks in both of his modes. I mean, he does have issues standing, but you can kind of get around that by just leading him forward a bit. But yeah, articulation is alright. I mean, I'd rather you just put him on a stand, honestly, and then he would look better like that. Cause like trying to pose him like on his feet, like he's just gonna fall over unless he's leaning forward a hell of a lot. But awesome looking figure in both modes. So overall score is a 8 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I see you next time. Bye.